Welcome back to Narrations, the channel where films come alive through storytelling. Today we're entering a chilling thriller that digs deep into fear, morality, and desperation. A movie that asks, how far would you go to protect your family? This is Prisoners, 2013, directed by Denis Villeneuve. The story begins in a quiet Pennsylvania suburb on Thanksgiving Day. Keller Dover, a devoted father and carpenter, enjoys the holiday with his wife Grace, son Ralph, and young daughter Anna. They walk down the street to their neighbors, the Birches, Franklin and Nancy, along with their daughters Eliza and Joy. The kids play outside, laughter echoing through the crisp air. But when Anna and Joy wander off, they never return. Panic sets in as night falls. The families search the neighborhood frantically, but the girls are gone. The only clue, a mysterious old RV spotted earlier, parked nearby. Police soon discover it belongs to a young man named Alex Jones, who has the mind of a child despite his adult age. Detective Loki, a meticulous and sharp investigator, takes charge of the case. He arrests Alex, but finds no evidence inside the RV, no trace of the girls. With nothing to hold him on, the law releases Alex. Keller, consumed by rage and fear, cannot accept this. He hears Alex whisper something cryptic, almost taunting, about the children. That's enough to push him past the edge. Believing the police have failed, Keller takes matters into his own hands. He kidnaps Alex and hides him in an abandoned apartment building, where he begins a brutal campaign of interrogation. Franklin, torn between morality and desperation, reluctantly assists but is horrified at Keller's methods. Meanwhile, Detective Loki follows his own trail. He investigates local sex offenders, explores strange leads, and uncovers a web of unsettling details. He learns about a husband and wife who once lost their own child and who now seem connected to a series of child abductions stretching back years. At the same time, he finds a suspicious man buying children's clothes, drawing mazes and notebooks, and lurking around. The deeper Loki digs, the stranger and darker the puzzle becomes. Back at the hidden apartment, Keller's crusade grows more violent. He beats Alex, denies him food, and even builds a shower-like torture chamber, dousing him with scalding water to break him. Each day, Keller grows less like a father and more like a man consumed by obsession. Grace, sensing her husband's turmoil but not knowing the truth, prays and grieves at home. The mystery twists when Joy, one of the missing girls, suddenly escapes and is found drugged but alive. Before she collapses into unconsciousness, she whispers that Anna is still alive. Keller realizes he may have been wrong about Alex, and that the real kidnapper is someone else entirely. The truth unravels with shocking clarity. Alex's aunt, Holly, who has been quietly present throughout the investigation, is revealed as the true villain. Years earlier, after losing her own child, she and her husband began a twisted crusade against God, abducting children to make parents suffer. Alex was one of her first victims, taken as a boy and raised to believe she was his guardian. When Keller confronts Holly at her home, he is ambushed and forced into a pit hidden in her yard, the same place where his daughter Anna is being held captive. Time is running out as he lies wounded, unable to climb free, hearing Anna's faint cries in the darkness. Detective Loki races to Holly's house, piecing it together at the last second. In a tense showdown, he kills Holly and rescues Anna, saving her from certain death. But Keller remains missing. Days later, after the dust settles, Loki stands by the crime scene as investigators comb the property. The night is cold, the ground frozen. As he stares into the yard faintly, almost lost in the wind, he hears a sound. A whistle. The very whistle Keller's daughter once carried. Loki pauses, listening harder. The screen cuts to black. Keller's fate is left unresolved, but the implication is clear. His own choices have made him a prisoner of his actions, even as his daughter is freed. That was Prisoners. A haunting thriller where desperation collides with morality, and where the search for justice blurs into the territory of obsession. A film that doesn't just show the cost of crime, but the heavy price of vengeance. If you like this narration, make sure to watch the movie for its chilling performances and atmosphere. Share this with someone who loves dark mysteries, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Narrations for more cinematic journeys.